Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the carry, he's heading left. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The Trojans have first and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. To throw, it's Hall. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SC. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return. What? The interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play.
coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dump off caught by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking downfield. It's Hall. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. See if they can convert the point after. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Horned Frogs Trojans offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Testing the right side here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Again, makes it second and medium. Handoff running right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
USC 14, TCU 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hall. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And now from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands and a nice catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
To the air, it's Hall. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
TCU 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. They call the draw play here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. USC offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Hall. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Southern California. No chance to catch it.
Yeah, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
USC 31 TCU.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking for a deep completion. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, TCU. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Snags the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Hall. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
6th play of the drive coming up.
Let's go.
The back's got it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now.
Cricket.
They'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone.
4-2 Spider.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A handoff to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
2-9. Hey, Cam. Roll it, roll it.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the tailback's got it again. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. So in this possession, a couple of things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff to the single back. A quick juke. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that is no good. And the margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. And they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Press coverage now from these DBs. Here we go on 4th down. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. He uses that vision to get this touchdown.
We go with a direct snap. He'll find the end zone again. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. He's trying to wage a comeback. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. And now the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.